Hey ladies and gentlemen, this is Luminous coming guys with a pro Dota commentary. You are watching the Premier League, sponsored by Twitch TV, hosted by Angel, and of course brought to you guys by DotaCommentaries.com. Joining me with today is 715 as we are watching game number 2 of Dignitas versus MYM. 715, what do you think about game number 1?
Yum yum, chocolate.
What?
What? Game number 1 was oh, I can't say that here, right? Okay, I would need to use inappropriate language to describe that game.
Right?
But
It was that bad. It was.
it was very one-sided.
I think that's an understatement.
Okay, it was.
MYM literally got bent over. That's I can
Yeah.
say that, right? That's not. Yeah, I think that's fine.
I think that's okay.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like,
that's seriously. That's exactly what happened.
yeah, like Dignitas truck rolling over MYM.
MYM second pick here on the dire side. They're gonna get the Windrunner and something else. It looks like Dignitas is gonna be playing Night Stalker again. One thing I noticed about the Night Stalker from Dignitas, they never actually play him mid, which is somewhat odd. But he's actually a decent trialing hero, and I think we're gonna see the same thing again here. Shadow Shaman's gonna get that mid lane. Night Stalker is gonna get bot, and we're gonna see a defensive trialing, I assume, or a defensive Chen jungle into a trialing push. They could run same lane on top. But I think that's what's going to come from Dignitas, and it looks like Lich is going to be the answer.
Yep. Kinda interesting. I mean, I wouldn't pick Lich at least if I
Oh,
got
sorry,
outpushed last game.
my mistake. Lich was the second pick here, and then they answered back with Shadow Shaman and then Chen.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't pick Lich that early though if I got outpushed last game. That's kind of interesting to me, but this is Sharky before it was High.
Right.
So let's see.
Sharky is the O picker, I believe, from MUFC. So it's not like his first time picking either. So he knows. Hopefully he knows what's up. But yeah, with the sacrifice in the early levels, that is going to get the Creequilibrium going towards your tower. Generally, that's going to be good. You get some safe farm under your tower. But against the Shadow Shaman and Chen, that means the early push can be coming. Now, one thing that we talked about Shadow Shaman and Chen in the last game as well. They both need level 6 to be truly effective. But I have a sinking feeling that Dignitas will be pushing early, judging from how they played last game.
Yeah, and I think for this Chen, it will be easier to reach level 6 because he surely gets good backup from the rest of the team. I mean, we expect Dignitas to pick early game. They have a Night Stalker already. He'll probably in the jungle where a Night Stalker and another aggressive hero is near, so he can expect more help than from a Void on the bot lane who's facing a Trilane that can just solo him.
Okay, there's
Oh,
pretty nice.
sexy.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a Slaughter. I mean, he's trending lately, but he's third pick here. The amplified damage will be very, very good to deal with the Night Stalker. You were talking about how tanky he can be at level, at mid game, but Night Stalker could easily get cut down by the Slaughter. He's definitely a pretty good hero to counter push in a sense, where if you see the push coming, he could turn on his BKB and sprint in and really just disrupt everything. He could actually run past Chen creeps with relative ease and do a lot of damage there. But that really depends on he gets farmed for that mid game, which might not happen. We'll see.
Yep, but I think Slaughter will give them a... Well, this time they have Lich, Slaughter, and they're going to deal with the Night Stalker tri-lane. They are set up like a million times better than before. Because Void and Slaughter, that's just not even a comparison.
Right. They're different heroes, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they have a possibility to run that long lane Lich in conjunction with another difficult to heal hero, like maybe a Windrunner or something like that. So that's a very, very safe lane, even against the Night Stalker. But we'll see. Venomancer is going to get the ban, and Ancient Aberration is going to get the ban. Ancient Aberration, I haven't been seeing too much ban lately. He's kind of trending away, but when you have a Chen, it makes sense. Hand of God gets prevented if the A blast ever hits. Crystal Maiden is going to be the pick, so that's another very aggressive support hero. So who is going to be the top lane here for Dignitas? Or maybe who's going to be the bot lane?
Yeah, I might even say who's gonna be the bot lane. Maybe they'll just go for bottom again, but I'm not too sure if that's a good idea against Slaughter ult. Invoker's banned. All right.
Yeah, there's not many really key heroes here. That's I guess Puck is available. I have a
Yeah,
feeling that Dignitas might go for a little bit more of a late game though.
yeah, I agree on that. So maybe, yeah, maybe just another Potom. I don't know. Or maybe they're going to run a Viper here. I have no idea.
You're hoping
Like
for the
Viper
Viper.
with a quick pipe could be decent. Or a Shaker with the Slaughter. That's interesting.
Yeah, Slaughter's gonna get blocked a lot by the Fissure, and there's
Oh,
a pick.
I was just about to ask you why people actually don't pick Darkseer because that hero's so freaking OP. I
He,
was just going to ask you that, and now
he's
they just
getting
ruined
picked.
that.
He's actually getting picked,
Yeah.
not just in this game, but he's been trending lately. Acceptor with Darkseer is absolutely OP, and now that you have a very very solid answer against the Slaughter, Slaughter generally sprints in, and half your team can't run away. And now Crystal Maiden's gonna be best buddy with that Darkseer, because guess what? She could run at 522 now, and she's gonna be surviving. And now it might. I mean, right now the dire side is still extremely tanky, frost armor, and it's gonna be Mirana for them. It's gonna be a very interesting game. Both team extremely mobile. Um, I don't know, but I feel like the dire side do not really have that much AOE to stop a push coming their way.
Mm, yep, I agree on that, but I also think that they have really solid heroes like Slaughter with the Vanguard and Treads. He can just run in, and right now there's not enough damage on the Radiant side to stop him.
That's true.
So he can just run in, and well, the AES and Polym could land the Fissure Arrow combo, and then they could rape one target and just continue to fight. Like so maybe they don't have the AOE, but at least they have many tanky heroes just to go in. At least with the ES, Slaughter, and the Windrunner, so they could work out actually.
In terms of late game here, who are you gonna give the advantage to? Because Mirana Slaughter is pretty dangerous, but there's a Darkseer, and I think many people really underestimate how Darkseer, how annoying he is in late game, and how strong he is in
Well,
late game.
it's like I would actually say
Or it's kind
I'd
of
say
hard to
it's
say.
equal.
Is it equal?
Equal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, I would even say it's equal if Scourge actually manages to outplay the Darkseer in terms of like you never you can't win a fight against Wall of Replica. You just can't. As soon as that wall is down, you have to run. You can't do anything. Like
Well, they
I don't
do have
know,
Echo Slam. I mean, that's one thing that
but
easily they can
I
respawn.
tell you,
They can
it
respawn,
just
but I mean, still. And here's the thing, though. I really like Darkseer as a hero, but in this game, he doesn't really have too many heroes to set up. You don't have another big AoE hero. I mean, if you don't consider Crystal
yeah,
Maiden as an AoE hero. I mean,
yeah, right.
so like Vacuum is gonna be great, but you don't set up into anything here. So it's really just the sheer annoyance of that Darkseer, and he's gonna be going bot. He's gonna stay at the. He's gonna surge ahead of creep, and they're gonna run an offensive trotting top. Let's look,
But
let's look at who's playing what. Come With Me is gonna be playing in that Darkseer. Sony's gonna be playing the Shadow Shaman. Zizo is gonna be on the Chen. Leon playing the Night Stalker, and what is this? Coco Never Too Late on Crystal Maiden.
so we have who's that? Okay.
Who's on
Well,
Slaughter?
not
Link's the Slaughter.
yeah, and Hi on Potom and Sharky on the ES. But what I was going to say is you're talking about annoyance of Darkseer, but
The battle begins.
actually, like the Wolf Replica, it's not only annoying, it's more than annoying. It's just incredible good. Like you can't win any fight against that ult. Like if you stick around and even if you have Echo Slam, I mean we saw that in some games already that teams actually they tried to fight like you maybe killed someone. You kill like one hero, like for example you kill the Crystal Maiden. Then the Darkseer, then the rest of the teams comes. Darkseer manages to drop his wall, and then you continue to fight because you think, okay, it's 4v5, and we have all cooldowns, but it just won't work out because World of Replica is TFG.
TFG. What a way to use it. We'll see. We have a lot of game left, and hopefully we can see some good Wall of Replica. It's gonna be a Shadow Shaman against a Mirana. This is the exact same matchup we saw in game number 1. In that game, we saw Xiao Shaman was forced away to defend bot, and he lost a lot of lane and basically lost the lane because of that. And I don't think we're going to see the same thing this game. So, how do you feel about this matchup? We didn't talk about it in the last game.
Yeah, what I noticed about this matchup is that Sony he played the Potem before, and he's always the one going for aggressive harass. Like, he already brought down the Potem to like 40% HP, and she ate 2 tangos already. So he's kind of aggressive, and I think that's mandatory for Potem, because as Potem he should actually be aggressive. Yeah, just as we see Hi doing it right now. Oh, look at that! Starfall level 2 at level 3. What is that, Luminous?
Well, they didn't get the kill because they had no arrow. What is that, someone 5? That was a pretty bad
that
fissure.
was just unlucky.
That fissure trapped on the wrong side. If he trapped on the correct side, they would got the kill. But meanwhile, first blood happening all over the place. That was on the top lane here. Slaughter got the first blood, but Chen got the kill on Lich. I think that was definitely in favor. Slaughter, the carry, getting the first blood, and he's gonna be happy with that.
So yeah, I've been talking about that mid lane before, and I would say Potem gotta be aggressive because she'll have a hard time out farming that Rasta, since well, his Ether Shock is
Pretty OP.
well, pretty OP. Yeah, just such a good farm skill is so good for harassing. But yeah, she can actually land the kill, and if she manages to keep him like on low HP or in a dangerous position, then she can farm pretty easy. And I think the other way around, it's pretty hard for Rasta to kill the Potem. Even though he got all those disables, he only has 1 uke basically, and no real stun. Only that Hex, which costs too much mana and lasts too short. So for Rasta, the goal is just farm and try to harass Potem back as good as possible. And for Potem, the goal is to harass and try to land a kill, I guess. And it's all about the runes, as you said earlier.
Forcing back the Rasa right now, getting a little bit of creep control. Rasa forced to actually do bottle crow here as he's sending that one back. And Mirana does have his bot already, still full right now. He's he's trying to push the wave. You can see that, getting some hit on the Rasa, getting a hit on the range creep. Get ready to use that Starfall. Yeah, Chen on the background. There is the Hex. No Shackle. Test of Fate putting down really low, bottles himself up. That was really close.
That was close, yeah.
Yeah. Is he gonna get the rune though? It's not gonna spawn in just a bit. Meanwhile, action on top lane as well. Slaughter and Lich very low HP. Sharky actually coming here to help out. And that Chen actually doing quite a bit of work. He's ganking the mid lane, putting a pressure on the top lane as well. And this is a lot more aggressive compared to Chen that we saw in game number 1, which was just kind of getting killed all the time.
Yeah, and actually, I'd like to have a short look on the bot lane right now. We see Windrunner 16-10, Darkseer 13-1. So Windrunner winning the lane here pretty easy. And when we see Sharky being in trouble,
Sharky's gonna get picked off here on the top. No response here coming from the dire side. Slaughter being kept down really big time, even though he has that Ring of Health really constantly finding him in very low HP. I mean, Illusion Ring gets immediately popped here by HY. Keeping back Sony. Sony's still bottle curling. He'd like to get his arcane boots as soon as possible, but you can see that Mirana playing very well, and he's got the good position. There's an Aftershock trying to harass, but Sony's got to be very careful. Again, a kill going on top lane. You know, I'm not going to watch mid anymore because there's nothing really happening. Should be watching up top. My bad, guys.
So yeah, 2-2 was that a second kill for Slaughter? Yeah, yeah, it was. So only 10 creeps on Ling, but he
those 2 kills.
Already 2 kills. Yeah, that's. If he's going to finish his trade swing out quickly, that he'll be a huge problem to deal with for the Sentinel team.
For the Radiant team.
Radiant team, right? Why do you want me to say Radiant?
Because this is Dota 2, man.
Doesn't matter. I don't think it does. I'll even say, like in 10 years, when Dota is like running in TV, then I'll still say.
You'll still say Sentinel, and someone's be like, man, you can't say that. Copyright, man.
Copyright, yeah. Okay.
Anyways, back on the bot lane here. If you're wondering why Windrunner's winning, well, first of all, it's TFG, and that stands for, you know, y'all know what it stands for. And also, Windrunner well has a really good animation, and Darkseer, the way he kills creep is very slowly due to that Iron Shell, and if you have good animation, you get to deny a lot, and that's exactly what Windrunner did. Crystal Maiden comes in, and they might set up a gank here. Lich and Slaughter are not at full HP yet, and it looks like they might make a go. No, he actually just voids a creep for a little bit of extra farm. Haste Rune gets popped by the Windrunner. And very good job, like I said earlier, as we see engagement on top lane. There's a net on net. Heyo! And there's a test of faith on him as well, but he's going to be fine. Oh, yeah, he's going to be fine, but here comes Night Stalker. Going to get a void off. Sprint going to be used, trying to get a crush, but that's going to be a miss. And Slaughter should not be chasing. In fact, he's going to be in trouble because his sprint is on, taking a little bit more amplified damage. There's a teleportation coming in. That's the Mirana. Arrow's going to hit. But no more sprint. Is there gonna be crush? Crush? No crush necessary. Leaped in for the arrow. Hi, playing extremely aggressive. And now Zizzo's gonna be in trouble. Couple more hits.
Oh, just bought wards. Look at that stash.
About
To die.
Did he buy
Smash
wards?
hand on keyboard by wards.
Legit play by Zizzo. Don't mess with him. It's actually pretty sick.
Yeah, that's
Support should learn from that.
Improved tactics.
Special tactics. Back in the mid lane here, Mirana is actually having a very successful game. Of course, getting a little bit of help from Sharky to win that mid lane, and ever since he has not looked back, been controlling all the runes really. And Shadow Shaman forced to really gank the bot. He's shackled up right now. He also used a Mass Serpent Ward. Did he get a kill on the Windrunner earlier? Did you see? We've been having so much action. Let me check.
I didn't see that. I don't know.
Windrunner has 1 death, so maybe.
Yep, probably. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, well, but so far it seems like Rast is fine. I mean, he's a Cane Boots and Bottle, and the Potom only like. Oh, he just bought something. What did he buy? He has a Bottle as well, and
probably treads or something like that.
boots.
So we're gonna have a little bit of engagement for that 8 rune on the top. Arrow is gonna hit. Oh, but he's shackled. He's net. He's gonna leap out just fine and bottle up the rune. Luckily, again for him, it's gonna be bot. Sharky already gonna be securing that.
Just leap like in the net.
Yeah, you can leap in the net, but after you leap, you cannot move if the net duration is still in there. If that makes sense.
Ah, yeah, that's the same in the other one.
Right.
I mixed something up. And it's a region. Where's items? Oh, there's something. Robe of the Magi
Treads?
and don't full scroll.
Yeah, I guess he just want extra mana to spam that Starfall.
Yeah,
Very
but
interesting.
he doesn't even have his treads yet, so that's surprising to me.
Yeah, he's actually been roaming quite a bit. I'm surprised that he's not getting that much farm. Let's check out how we're doing in terms of CF, but gotta watch this gank on the top lane first. No gank just yet. Lich pulling ahead, and that might just be mistake. Gotta be very careful. Crystal Maiden gets surged. There's a Nova. I want to check the CS, but I can't because these guys. Look at that Crystal Maiden dropping a ward behind his tower. That's gonna give him
You
some.
check CS I watch.
I think it should be the other way.
Well, I don't care. Okay, I tell you if something's happening.
Alright. 20 on Darkseer, 27 on Night Stalker, but look at Shadow Shaman, 45. Here's something happening. Nova drops off.
Yeah, Crystal Maiden over and Slaughter. And no, Slaughter's going.
Stars trying
going
to
to
find
kill
him.
it. Yeah.
There's a Fissure
Nice
getting
Fissure
2.
there.
Crush gets him as
Wow.
well. Chain Frost, I don't think he's level 6 yet. Come with me, get Shackle up. Nicely done. Double kill goes to Slaughter.
Mega
He
kill on
has
Slaughter.
4 kills already. And now Night Stalker has to run away at
Awesome
night.
TP.
Tower denied as well. Very good play here by MYM. And this is exactly what I talked about in game 1. They just lose game 1 always. And make a comeback in game 2.
Yeah, and we saw some, I don't want to say failed serpent wards, but tactical harass serpent wards by the Raster.
Pretty
To get the
tactical.
Potom down to 50% HP.
And it's gonna find himself yet another rune. HY,
So
man.
sometimes you gotta be lucky.
Better than being good is being lucky, man.
Yeah,
Well, HY is really good too, so.
Radiant's top tower.
and we see, wow, wards being stacked on that. Is that no? Is that 2 observer wards? On the in the middle.
Yeah, it is. Well, one of them's running out soon, so I mean, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
fine.
Well, soon's like. Okay, whatever.
Alright, the more important thing I think we need to point out is that 10 minutes in, Treads and Slaughter, or Treads and Vanguard.
Vanguard, yeah.
So right now this Slaughter is big issue. And we saw how easily the MYM team could initiate earlier. You use the long range of that fissure or the Shackle Shot. You get a couple heroes stunned in, and Slaughter just sprints in and get a crush, and that's immediate 2 kills. Because really you cannot prevent the Slaughter coming like that. So, and I think right now MYM knows that as well, and they're going to try to push. Shackle Shot? Nope, not going to be attempted.
Okay, I think you should, like, every time you cast somebody you never casted before, you should play a little game with him. When there's like Windrunner in the game, you should always make him scream YYF. Like now, YYF.
YYF, oh my god, Leon getting in trouble. He's gonna get picked off. Shaker gets himself a kill here. Shaker, by the way, not Arcane Boots yet, been roaming very hard. They're gonna get themselves a top tower here. Are they gonna lose a mid tower is a question. Sony is gonna pop the smoke, and it's gonna dispel immediately against Mirana. We will have the cooldown for a tactical Mass Serpent Ward. Let's see if he's gonna drop it. And maybe actually this time it will hit the tower and not be that tactical. Yep, it's gonna be a standard Serpent Ward, and they're gonna tower that push down. It's so interesting to see the Chen and Shadow Shaman to actually lose the pushing game early on and try to reclaim it a little bit. Mirana gets, Crystal Maiden gets picked off. Mirana in a little bit of trouble, but tower on Zizzo is gonna get picked off. Denied. No deny just yet here. Surge gets out, but here comes the Slaughter. He's gonna get a crush off. Rasa just melts, and now they're gonna go for the Darkseer. Here comes the Night Stalker. He gets speared up, silenced, but another. Oh, it's a great Shackle, but Slaughter.
Yeah, but a not so great fissure, but Slaughter is not afraid.
He's not. He's got 5 charges on his magic wand. HY gets a kill. He can actually wand up and go for a crush here. He has
Arrow? Arrow Liam? Not gonna hit that way.
Crystal Maiden drops off a Nova, but no support coming in from the squad here. And MYM, very strong lead here, 5-11 in terms of tower. They are, they're down by tower. Yeah, they're down by tower now after that mid tower being pushed down. But I think the top tower was denied, so.
Yeah, the top tower was denied, and nevertheless, they're playing their game right now. Polum's getting really fat, and I think that's essential actually, because Slaughter is fat already, and if Polum gets fat as well, then they have just 2 so good semi carries that are hard to kill, and that will carry pretty good through the mid game.
Mirana lets one fly because he had a regen rune. That one's gonna miss. And looks like they're going to try to set up a gank on the bot lane here. Mirana's going to find the Crystal Maiden. He's going to leap out immediately. And I think... No, there's a Hex. Moonlight Shadow is used. He's going to be invis. Nice.
Oh, that was close, but nicely done. I'm a little bit disappointed there were no strength threats on him, though. That was weak.
Come on, man. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Unfortunately for the Night Stalker, he did not have fear. If he had fear, he could have cast it on the Mirana. And that would prevent him from going invis. But... that was not the case. And looks like Night Stalker and his squad is going to be pushing on the bot lane. But with Shaker...
Night Stalker only level 7.
Yeah, so. He's only level 7. And that's kind of the... I guess one of the weakness to run a non-solo mid Night Stalker. His level's going to just not really be as good as usual.
Yep. And now we see the 2 strong semi carries pushing mid. Slaughter with double damage.
Of course, both of them have teleport scrolls, so they could, oh, there's a vacuum on Windrunner, but he's gonna be fine. And I think right now they're gonna be okay in terms of defending this tower. They're gonna just let every single spell fly, and just trying to delay the push as long as possible. And mid tower is actually gonna go down. Dire picks that one up. Master Serpent Ward gets dropped. I think it's a okay trade for the Dire, because they only had 2 people in the mid lane. They had only 3 people defending, but entire 5 guys. 40 Dire on the bot, so in terms of time wasted, and also they forced the Mass Serpent Ward to be dropped just for that very low HP tower. I think they're okay with that.
Yeah, and also, like, letting that tower fall, and, well, now they only have tier 2 towers left, but that means one thing: if they start to defend those tier 2 towers, which they definitively will, they have a lot of more space to chase the team, because, I mean, mainly with Slaughter, they're probably going to chase a lot, because right now I actually expect them to win those fights. So they'll need space to chase, but they wouldn't have it if they only had
tier 1
if towers. They would defend their tier 1 towers, there's, well, there's not much space, but right now they have such a long lane where they can start chasing, fully utilizing start a sprint. And I think that's okay for them to say, alright, we just trade tier 1 towers and get a little bit more gold for our support heroes, and then just start defending tier 2 towers.
In terms of chasing, the Radiant side not too bad themselves, considering the fact they do have Surge, and he is gonna be harassed on Shackle Shot. Not gonna latch. Come with me. It's gonna be fine. But we do have a little bit of support. Mirana finds himself a haste train as well. So if a swipe breaks out, look towards that Mirana on the mini-map to start getting away. It looks like we have a Blink Dagger on the Shadow Shaman going for the offensive. There's a vacuum back. Shaker looking to get something going. Shackle Shot, a long one. YYF on the Crystal Maiden. Here comes a Chain Frost. And look at the Slaughter chasing away. Unfortunately, the Chen Creep's taking most of the Chain Frost damage. I do believe Come With Me is dead. Long Arrow did hit, and now carries Slaughter. And that's exactly what we're talking about. Chasing Zizo down. Zizo trying to juke. He's not going to really... Yeah, he's dead. Uh-oh. No, it was a little bit close. Not really.
Annihilation.
What? Is that some LOL reference? We don't have any of that here.
No, is that? I don't know.
Is that Han or LOL? It doesn't sound...
I have no idea. I played like 2 games Hon and 1 game LOL in my life. That's it.
Okay. That's 2 games too many.
Radiant's middle tower.
Actually, I played 2 games of LOL myself. It's actually pretty fun. But anyways, this is not about that. This is about MYM versus Dignitas. And with 10 kills up and the fact that they just got another bot tower.
I think I know what you mean, but I think it was Hon and I think it was Humiliation.
Something like that. Or
Yeah.
Genocide? I think it was Genocide.
Yeah, Genocide is, I think, yeah, probably. No idea. Whatever. Yeah, Podem just going for Demon Edge and just killing that Darkseer.
Oh my god, HY, making this game look easy.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid play there by the Darkseer.
And now that's
Okay,
going to
no.
give the Dire a free Aegis on the bot. It's just so interesting to see that Dignitas was playing so well in game 1. And now it just seemed like a different team.
Roshan
Is
has
it
fallen
Dignitas
down.
playing well or
Well, they had better picks, so that's... And honestly, they did play pretty well earlier on. They were ganking really bad. They shut down the bot lane. Well, maybe HY's picks did not help out. And that's why he's no longer picking. He's going for MKB right off the bat. This is some legit stuff.
Yeah, I like that.
Man, Yasha first. That movement speed, attack speed, too good to pass up, man.
Mini stand too good. Gotta interrupt CM out.
That you said it right there. The only reason to get MKP is to interrupt that CMO. And with the region, he's been again getting every single rune. He's about 800 gold, I want to say, away from that MKB. Again, MYM just controlling this game right now in terms of item progression, phase boot finish on Ruiner as well as Mecha. We have.
I think Slaughter getting ganked on the bot lane.
Is he really getting ganked, or is he gonna gank 2 heroes?
We'll see. No, I think he's getting ganked.
Moonlight Shadow. There's a Sentry Ward
Like
on the.
Shadow
Oh.
wins. No, Sentry Ward.
He's popped the
Yeah,
sprint
just
and he's.
sprint away. Sprint. Run, Slaughter, run.
Oh, Crystal Maiden is gonna get crushed. There we go. He's gonna keep running. Bite is gonna find him. No, he's gonna turn back. Crystal Maiden gets
There
him.
was a. Could have made it.
Meanwhile, Come
But
With Me.
nevertheless, Nightstalker getting picked off. And Darkseer seems to be fine. No dagger on ES. Yeah. And Podem still farming. Oh, Podem going for the Rasta. Nice trap there. Easy job.
Is that a long
So they
arrow
play
hit?
the high here.
It was not luck.
Man, Hi. This game's kind of just all over the place. It doesn't feel like a pro game in a sense where there's just kills going on everywhere. Generally, pro games, teams stick together. You only get team fights, past 15 minutes. But it's Mirana picking up
Well,
solo
we get like
kills.
one good game and now you're ranting about it. Like,
I'm
oh,
not
this looks like
ranting
a
at
pro
all.
game.
You know what? I personally, as a caster, I like it when Dignitas play that last game because we don't usually see flawless performance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So very very strong warding on the mid. What is this? A duel? Are they the same team?
Instead of yeah.
You
I
gotta
think-
make sure that you see like twice as much in the same area.
Yeah, they are both red, so yes. Well, this is like, is there some sort of trolling? Like they did it before, they do it again. Put all those solid double wards.
Epic strat, solid double ward strat. Here's a vacuum leaping it out. And here comes Leon. They're going to try to chase someone down. Woodman is seen. But who is Leon going to focus? He's going to try to focus down on the Lich. There's a blink that can focus down net before the fight happens. Nicely done. That's exactly what they need to do. And the mobility here starts to be very, very effective. Mirana is invisible with another rune.
Yep. And
I think we might have spoke too soon because Dignitas trying to gain
yeah,
their
right
way.
now making a little comeback, and seems they're probably getting off the gank on the Windrunner, I guess.
Let's see how good. Yeah.
This doesn't look too good.
No, she's dead. We'll see.
She's,
Clutch TP.
too late.
Yo, so that's 2 more kill going
Yeah,
to
that's
Dignitas.
not looking too good though. But Slaughter got his BKB, I guess.
Oh,
I think
he's-
it's coming. Yeah, it's coming.
Wind
Yeah. I
dies.
was gonna say she's still alive, but here comes the MKB up on the Priestess. She's got 700 gold. Vanguard just got picked up here in comparison on the Night Stalker. Look at how late that Vanguard is. How are you doing on Slaughter? I haven't seen him for a while. He's got the Black King bar up.
Yeah, I still see the problem of
They just don't do enough damage.
Oh, bot lane, nice arrow there. Potom just going in and so Starfall missing. Did you see that?
Yep. That was
Or no, I think
no, that was Moonlight Shadow.
He
He
popped
used.
out. Yeah, he popped out instead of Starfall.
What was that?
I don't know, either a misclick or he was afraid of counter gang. Considering his enemies being too good.
Well, Shaker farming the mid lane here with Arcane Boots, and he is gonna get ganked. I feel like MYM's having a meltdown around these. Don't really need to
Yeah.
make these aggressive plays. He's gonna try to TP. He's gonna make a test of fave. No! Sony Ace really cock blocking here with that Hex.
Oh, but Slaughter is coming. An
Arrow.
arrow coming as well.
BKB.
Chen creep blocking the arrow though.
Yeah, he's gonna get sent back home. Nice block by Chen. At least drew a 10-second BKB. MYM can't be too comfortable with their lead. I mean, they do have a lead, but right now Dignitas making a very good comeback here. Shackle Shot not gonna lash Slaughter. No Black King bar. He is half HP. The wall is gonna find him. Can he make it out? His sprint
And
is cooling
they
down.
shouldn't fight that.
Night Stalker is faster than Slaughter right now. He does not have
Actually,
the mana. Crush is gonna find him right now. But
and-
never
and
mind.
now Dark's here all just okay. Let's go.
HY says, I have an MKB, guys.
And Aegis, like, no, just Buriza and he'll be fine. Dealing some damage finally. Oh, Slaughter escaping there.
Leon chased about an hour, and his team got owned, and he and now we have Mirana TPing back in for the counter gank or whatnot here. Mirana
I
up to
want
2k
to
gold.
say- Yeah, I want to say something about damage earlier though, which is Radiant doesn't have any damage. Like,
Yes.
I don't see where that is going, how they are going to kill. Like, Darkseer ult is their best damage output next to Serpent Wards.
That's pretty sad.
And that's sad. Even though Darkseer ult, I mean, it does incredible amounts of damage, but only if you set it up properly.
And really,
Not like
he's-
not as like in the last fight where you vacuum for one Slaughter, or I don't think he he didn't even vacuum anyone into that. Actually,
well, what's Pro War? Don't see Pro War.
oh no, he's just mentioning the wards we noticed before.
I see. So Mirana gonna pick up a Myrtle Hammer now. Don't know what that it's gonna be into. I'm hoping for Maelstrom. That'll be some sick attack
Oh yeah,
speed.
Maelstrom would be awesome, but for now she will feed the Aegis.
Well, he's gonna be alive, and let's see if he's gonna leap out.
Moonlight Shadow will be fine, I guess.
Oh, there's a leap. Moonlight Shadow, but Fear, we'll see him.
You saw that.
What? Fear does not see? He did not have Fear on him. What? That's a mistake.
Was Fear eventually on cooldown?
Maybe he used the Fear in the first time. But anyways here, and while I'm trying to get a push on the mid lane, Chen is the only person defending. Shaker still not close to his Blink Dagger just yet.
Radiant's
Lich,
middle tower
Strength
is
Shreds,
under
and Urn.
attack.
Winner 4 staff is up. Yep, after Mecha as well. Slaughter is always missing on that mini map. Where the hell is he now? He's on the bot lane here. Has the Blink Dagger.
What do you mean he's missing on them? For me, he's like red, and it says disconnected anyways.
Right.
But there at
Apparently,
least.
I cannot see the most obvious thing on the mini-map. Crystal Maiden drops in Nova here, and Starter gotta pop the BKB. Yep, he's gonna find Sony. That's a great target to focus on. Wall gets dropped. Hand of God comes in. Can he focus out? Look at the damage output. Shackle Shot gonna latch. Where is the vacuum into the wall right here? Chain Frost
They
finding
should
Leon
be careful.
Crush.
Wall is
Well, the
pretty
wall,
good.
Wall is pretty good. But, oh, what a wall trap by Sony! After a buyback, perfect play here. Sharky trying to TP out. He's not gonna get it. Great vacuum here. And the starter, will he get picked off? Yes, he will. Dignitas making great plays. I think this is gonna be. Yes, Nice Stalker will be chasing a Blink Dagger from Sony. 4-staff down the hill though, from TFG.
well. It was a fight without bottom though, right?
It was a fight without bottom, yes. Because HY too busy hitting creeps on top.
Right, right. Farming that
Black King Bar.
Black King bar. Aw.
Safe item choice. We don't want to see
Yeah.
safe item choice here. Come on. You can't open up MKB first and then go into a BKB. Like, that just makes no sense.
It's kind of okay. Like if he goes with lifesteal then, or something like that. I guess that makes sense.
I guess so. So, for anyone that's watching, I think the game is still very much so in favor of the Dire side. And you can see that 12k go advantage here for the Dire. But they got to take their fights a little bit smarter. The fight started out really well, but that buyback from Sony was just epic. We're trapping that Slaughter.
Yep, it was a strong one, and we see a second. No, I was about to say we see a second mecha on Shen, but that doesn't make sense because Shen and Windrunner are obviously not in the same team.
27 minutes in, someone I realized that. So strong commentaries.
Yep. Well, what do you think is Windrunner going for right now? Just the standard hex, or?
Probably. I don't see any other reason to go anything else.
Yeah, it's just like if you play against Darkseer, I always feel like there needs to be some sort of pipe that blocks illusion damage or something. I
A
would
pipe that
totally go
blocks
for
illusion
that.
damage.
Yeah, I don't know. Or something like a hood that only blocks illusion damage.
You know what blocks illusion damage? If you hex him before he does
Yeah,
anything,
I
that
know,
blocks illusion
but-
damage.
Well, now I see smoking, and Lich is dead.
And
see,
MYM cannot do this. They're just throwing away their lead, and here comes Dignitas with Smash Serpent War and Chen. They can actually just push down tier 2 if they want to. Unless they want to chase heroes, which seems to be it. No, they're going to go for a Roshan. Great engagement, but here comes
No,
Mirana.
they're- Are they?
They're going to try. We'll see. Here comes the Black King Bar Mirana. So he's hitting for about 200 per pop. Now with magical immunity, he's going to backstab. Oh, it's not going to look nice. Arrow, is it going to hit? It is going to hit on Leon. He's going to leap right in with BKB. We'll see. Moonlight Shadow pops a BKB. Sony Ace is seen, and he's going to get picked off. Hannah got a little bit too late. Slaughter Crush gets 3.
Hi there this time, and hi got this shit. Oh, sorry, I didn't say that.
Excuse your French, even though you're freaking German.
I'm very sorry, that was inappropriate language. Please don't try at home.
Please do not, as we are seeing the mid push going on here. And after that forward kill, MYM comfortable in the lead again. But this is not a very flawless victory. Shao Shaman reconnected.
This is some strategic feat from Lich to make the game a little bit more interesting. I mean, it was only Lich like there, right?
That's
like,
true. It's a bait. It's a bait.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, 4v5, push.
Go push and then we rape you.
And looks like mid tower is gonna go down, and Slaughter too strong at this point here. He's got 2k go. I think his next item is gonna be a blink, right? Or you think he's gonna go for like a Soul Curious?
Yeah, actually, I think it could be a blink.
Oh,
Blink
Shaco
sounds good
shot
here,
on
but
two.
for now he's going in and just rampaging all over that Sentinel team.
Don't need blink when there's a 3.75 seconds on stun on 2 heroes.
Well, let's see that high bottom is 13-0. I
Too
think
good?
we have a winner.
He's too good. Yep, GG's gonna be called. So boys at home, here's how you build bottom. MKB first into BKB. Just
Yep.
It's too good, man, right?
just TFG.
TFG. TFG
Nothing
this game
bad.
actually performance not the best, but good enough.
Well, yeah, good enough.
Good enough.
Was not every time YOS Shackle. And well, actually, this game still could have been won by Sentinel. There's like one Satyr Hellcaller standing next to Rosh. Could have just soloed him. Getting Aegis for Sentinel and I don't know.
As 715 rambles on the metagame and whatever next level strategy, here's the endgame menu. And thank you guys for joining us today, and of course thanks to 715 for helping us to cast these very fun and interesting games. The second game was actually pretty troll worthy, and of course at the end of the day, Dignitas and MYM split the series 1-1, and our next broadcast will be on Wednesday, I believe. I'll double check in just a bit, but thank you guys for joining the broadcast. Until next time, 715 and Luminous signing off. GG guys.